What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to All in Our Heads. We appreciate all your downloads, all your shares, all your likes, all your comments. If you do enjoy the show, please share us on your friends, on your Facebook. Just let your friends know that, hey, this is a goofy show. Want to listen to some two guys shoot the shit?
Yeah, say, hey, you guys listen to podcasts? If they do, you tell them about our show. If they're like, what's a podcast? Be like, yo, this is a podcast. And then grab their phone.
There you go.
And subscribe to us. Be like, just listen to these guys. They're goofballs. It's an hour of your life when you're driving, and it's just nonsense.
Right. And where's the best place to listen?
Well, if you're listening, we like the Laughable app for iPhone. Go to laughable.com/download. You can subscribe to our show, our individual pages to see what other podcasts we've been on. Mike and I have our own profiles on there, and you can see other comedians that you're fans of and all the podcasts they're on. So laughable.com/download. If you're on Android, we like you to use the iHeartRadio app. That's a very good app, and that's that. Or anywhere you can listen to podcasts. You can get us anywhere. iTunes, Stitcher Radio. Just find us and listen.
There you go.
There I go. So today we talked about shitty, like people that post like crappy memes, like
shitty memes, shitty recovery memes. Like it's just shitty recovery memes mostly. People in recovery who post these shitty recovery memes. We talked about
people that brag too much,
in their posts, just brag in general,
and just you know what? We talked about like my general distaste for social media and the way people do it. It's just I think. It's just like a distasteful self-centeredness we talked about of social media. Yeah. Mike talked a little bit politics, and then I think we came back around to how social media annoys us. Yeah. Basically, you'll learn that Joe needs this vacation more than ever that he's about to go on. So it was a fun podcast, so I hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
You're listening to All in Our Heads with Joe Fernandez and Mike Gaffney. Please enjoy the show.
Yo.
What's up, buddy?
Nothing. Exhausting mental day. Exhausting mental day.
Yeah, I bet, man.
You know?
Got something on your lip.
I got something on my lip?
Yeah.
What?
It's gone now.
What was it?
It was like a white thing on your lip.
Oh, all right.
Just making it up. The listeners didn't see it. I did.
No, yeah. It's tough to see that through audio. I mean, you could if you try.
That's why I didn't want you to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
So you had a mental exhausting day, huh?
It's just, a fucking, I texted you about it before. It's like, they're about to do the plumbing on my addition, and it's up to code for the way the house is now. There's a half-inch pipe going from the water into the house for my one bathroom.
Right.
But the code says if you add a second bathroom, you need a 3/4 inch pipe. And if you have three bathrooms, you need an inch pipe.
Right.
So we have to dig out the old pipe under my house and add a new pipe, and that costs an additional $2,900. Because they changed the code a few years ago. So, and the code guy's like, well, it'll make your bathroom run better. You'll be able to take showers at the same time. I'm like, whatever, dude. You're not going to let me do it the other way, so why are we even going down that road?
Exactly. Yeah, don't try to sell me on the beauty
You're
of
not saying, Joe, if you want slower water, you can save yourself $3,000, or if you want a little faster water, because I probably would have saved myself $3,000. Deal with slower water. So you never like to start your day having to
down.
Come up. I mean, I have the money, but I have other things I want to do with that money.
Right. Yeah,
I don't want new pipes in the dirt.
Right. No, there's no reward in that.
No, I'm gonna have to tell myself once the new shower comes, like, this water pressure is really good. I'm gonna have to enjoy this water pressure. I'll be like,
I get this.
This feels $3,000.
What about when you're flushing too? Isn't it for like
everything,
the pipes?
the whole everything?
Yeah.
They said if I added the new bathroom, both bathrooms would have been a little less than they could be.
Yeah.
But I have to anyway, so I had no choice. But I'm like, since he's digging, should I just do a whole inch? He's like, no,
What,
well,
just
you're not
case?
going to order you're not going to make a third bedroom in that house. I'm like, no, that's true. Let's just get this done.
Right.
So it is what it. My contractor called. He goes, I know you're about to go on vacation, and I hate to tell you this, but I'm like, what are you going to do?
So now they can get to the pipes without coming into your house.
Yeah, it's all in the crawl space under my house.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
Thursday, while we're away, they're going to be under my house, just putting the pipes there, and then when we come home on Monday, they're going to come in the house and do all the connections.
Oh,
so
okay.
we'll lose our bathroom for a couple hours.
Right. Okay.
But you're just like $3,000. It was funny. It's like $2,900. Like not even $3,000. You're like,
Yeah. You just want to give them $3,000 just to shut them up. Like, just take three so I can say
like
three.
what's the 29?
Yeah, right.
Like, why isn't it
How did
25
you
or
get to
3?
29? How'd you get to 29?
29.
Yeah.
29,999.50. What?
Yeah, it's no 3.
It's 3. To me, it's 3. I had planned. You know, it's because I didn't go on a big vacation this year because I'm like, you know, at the house, I don't want to push myself to the brink.
Right.
And I'm glad I didn't because that $3,000 would have been used for vacation.
Right.
And then I'd be like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Good call. Listen to my gut on this one. Because God knows I wanted to buy those tickets to Key West. I'm like, I just want to go to Key West. I'm like, just go to Cape May a couple days.
Yeah. Thank God. Now, is the foundation poured in the house? I mean, what's
Oh,
done
no,
there?
yeah, there's walls, there's a roof.
Oh, okay.
They ran the electric the other day. They ran the internet there from the room where my router is. They ran an internet line there. So now it's the plumbing. And then once the plumbing and electric get inspected, then they got to put in insulation. That gets inspected. Then they can start putting walls up, like the inside.
Yeah.
Windows and shit.
What is the outside got siding on it already or no?
Nah, that's probably like the last thing they do.
Okay.
Or they probably do that, I guess, after the insulation
Yeah.
in the windows and shit.
Right.
It's just, it is what it is. You're just like, it just sucks. You know, I woke up, I was feeling all whack all weekend, just like not feeling good, kind of stomach problems. Just, I'm like, all right, you head off today, and then you're just like, I had a nice lunch, very delicious chicken Caesar salad.
Sound like Mike Damone. I woke up, it was a great day.
And then I don't know what the hell happened. Yeah, and it's like, whatever. Then my contractors apologize. I'm like, dude, it is what it is. I'm like, I ain't gonna have you break the house down and fill the hole back in.
You know, it's,
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And,
yeah.
I'm just grateful I have the money.
Right.
You know, I don't want to give it to them, but I'm glad I have it.
Right.
I feel like I've given you enough money already, actually. So that's that, and that's that. So now I'm like, I hope Mike can carry this cast because I'm pissed off.
I mean, we've been doing this for a while. I mean, I don't know. You got to listen to past episodes to figure out that I don't carry the cast at all.
Yeah, that's true. Nah.
I mean, you even asked me one time, I think you were dead sick, and you're like, can you carry it? I'm like, I cannot. Muster it up, Joe.
Yeah. No, I just been. I need this vacation. I need this couple days away. And even when we come back from Cape May, we're still gonna do like day trips, go to New York and do some things with Carrie and just around, just do shit. I just need to. I'm just cranky, man. I'm fucking cranky. Everyone's aggravating me for like they're not even doing nothing.
Right.
Like just pissing me off. I'm just cranky motherfucker.
When are you going? Wednesday or Thursday? When?
Wednesday morning. I'm walking the dog and I'm hitting the fucking pike.
Is the dog coming with you?
No, he's staying home with the boys.
Okay.
They take care of him and it's nice.
Right.
And everything's bothering me. So I know it's got to be me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
absolutely.
when everything's
getting
bothering
on
you-
your nerves, you got to be like, that's fucking got to be me. It's got to be, yeah.
Like I'm just like people are
I
like
can't be this uptight about everything.
exactly because I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
Mr.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't give a fuck what you do, but for whatever reason I'm like I give a fuck what everybody's doing. like ain't nobody acting right
Yeah.
in this world.
Yeah.
I'm like it's gotta be me.
Yeah, I get those days. Where like, because I'm pretty much easygoing. I really don't like things affect me. But as soon as like two things get on my nerves, I'm like, it's me. I'm just getting things. I'm like agitated about everything. I just need a nap. I need a nap. I need to be away from people.
Yeah, like I'm like on Facebook and like remember like we were at the diner the other night like making fun of people that like self promote ad nauseum and and like just it's just I'm sitting there I'm like I feel like that's all I was seeing. I'm like I wanted to just start doing a manifesto. You fucking self-centered pieces of shit.
But it's amazing because you're so aggravated in a bad space.
Yeah.
That like it's like Facebook algorithm figured it out. Like that stuff in his feed.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here. I'm like you just want to start typing like just manifestos.
Yeah.
Like, do you motherfuckers? How do you motherfuckers have any time to write jokes when you're constantly self-promoting? You fucking self-centered, self-promoting. You're like I'm gonna delete that.
Yeah, delete
that. But Joe, we gotta self-promote. I know. I know we're telling ourselves that.
It's like it's like we know you have to self-promote, but we wish there was a way to explain who we're talking to. Like we're not talking to you, I'm going to be at Yuck Yuck this weekend. We're not talking to you.
Right.
That's not the guy that this message is for. Like that, you're supposed to do that. Hey, I'm going to be down Uncle Vinny's this weekend. Come to my shows, 3 shows.
Oh, yeah, no, I totally, yeah.
You're supposed to do all that. It's the other stuff. I don't know how you can't figure it out.
Yeah. No. Tell me where you're at. That's fine. I don't care where you're performing. That's fine.
Yeah.
But the other stuff.
There was the one girl. She just put up. Here's what I'm doing the next couple of weeks. This is where you can. And it was like one bar show, and then like a table read, 2 auditions, shooting a short film. It's like, can we come to those? What are you telling us about that for?
Oh, yeah, dude. If I ever want to have like a meltdown, just like burn bridges, like have a Kevin Brennan moment, like you just like want to see, like you see like a guy that's like ahead of you in the business makes a pretty mediocre to shitty joke. Then you see like these friends of yours that like it. You want to just tag them and be like, that's not funny. You shit-giving motherfucker. You just give likes for you. We know what you're doing. You know that's not funny. The person who posts it knows it's not funny. You fucking phony motherfucker. Like that's the type of shit. Like I'm in my head too much in my room. I'm like, I gotta get out of the house.
You're fraudulent.
You're fraudulent. And you know it. And you know it. You know you're a fraud. And we all see through your horse shit.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to like have that meltdown one time, but tag the people so they know.
Right.
Like not like a blanket.
No.
Most people are so delusional that they'll be like, he must not mean me.
I used to say Kevin Brennan posted something like to comics, like like basically you guys like all suck, and I went on his post and I was like every one of you on your friends list is saying, well, he doesn't mean me, like
exactly. But it's like it's you're like I don't know if I can. That's how I know I got to get away because I'm like I shouldn't even give a fuck about this.
Right.
I shouldn't even give a fuck about this because it will never change.
No, it's because you're aggravated about it. You need a break.
I'm just aggravated and I'm stressed out from just whatever.
So you just need you come down Wednesday and then you come back what
No, we're just going early Wednesday. We're coming home late Friday night. Just a quick 3-day in Cape May, and then we're gonna do like a couple. We may go down to like a Belmar on Saturday or Sunday. We're just gonna do like these little day trips. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I didn't even have any stand up this weekend, but I didn't even miss it. Honestly, I honestly felt like a normal human being. Usually when I have off, like I'm like kind of wish I had a spot. You know what I mean? But you didn't have one. But like I was like what was it? Saturday. I'm out on my lawn with Carrie and the dog. We got iced coffees, and like neighbors are out, and I'm like, I never see this.
Yeah.
I mean, one of our neighbors got their house broken in on Saturday, so the police came to our house to see if we saw anything.
Oh wow!
But I got to meet my neighbors that way. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
God for the burglar. You know? No, but it was nice. And then like the neighbor next door, we start talking to her about it. And she lived in our house previously before they did all the additions, other additions, and she showed us what our house looked like in the 70s.
Oh wow!
I'm like, whoa, this is so cool. And I'm like, oh, this is like what normal people do.
Yeah.
I meet their neighbors, see all pictures of the neighborhood. What are you doing? Not like.
Yeah, there's a whole world that happens around.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want a lot of that. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm good to go for a few till next summer.
But it was nice.
It was nice.
Nice
I can see
change of
why
pace.
people like it.
Yeah. Well, and you can see why people like it, especially if they don't know what we do. Like if they don't know this world, of course
Right.
you would like this. This is nice.
Right.
Yeah, you guys are going to go in the house after the bugs start biting. Come on, got to go in, getting bug bites. You're going to go in around 9:30, watch a little tube, go to sleep.
But yeah, it made me, but like, even my crankiness, it made me appreciate the friends in my life that aren't phonies.
Right.
Like, I'm sitting there, because I'm like, all right, everyone's pissing me off, but I'm like, but there's a select few friends that come through, and I'm like, it doesn't bother me, because I know them.
Right.
I know they're not
They're
blowing
genuine.
smoke up their own asshole.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, and I'm just like, ugh. Yeah, so
No.
I gotta, yeah.
It's the thing, like, and especially in this game, like the thing is like, as comics, we know everything you're saying. Like, we know what it took to get there and how important that shit is for real. We
Right.
know.
Yeah.
It's your regular everyday Joe friends and fans and family that have no idea. And we know, like, we see it, and you're like I remember, I'm not going to mention the guy who's like, I'm in Vegas all week, and everybody's like, wow, man, finally doing Vegas. Yeah, man, sold out crowds. They're sold out. Like, you have nothing to do with the crowd size.
Right.
It's all papered.
Yeah.
And the pay you're getting is you're losing half it in airfare.
Right.
We know that.
Right.
People are telling you how awesome it is, what a gig, and you're like, yeah, man, I worked hard, got the gig, man. It's just, that's what I mean, man. You just got to put you, like, no, you got a shit gig in Vegas, man. That's what it is. It's a shit gig in Vegas.
Right.
And just stop trying to be a fraud and act like it's more than what it is.
Exactly. That's what I got a compliment last week from someone, and another comedian goes, Joe, you know what I like about you? You have a lot of integrity. Yeah,
Right.
You do like things the right way, like because I'm not that. I'm like, I'll never be that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I do.
But that being said, I shouldn't be that angry even with you fucking self-centered pieces of garbage. You're still gonna be that, so I gotta go fucking chill on a beach and eat fucking Zeppelis and lobsters and get the fuck out of my head.
They have lobster rolls down there?
I'm sure they do. I'm gonna find them. I just told her, I'm like, I'm gonna seek
sandwiches?
lobster and Zeppeli. That's really my mission.
So you gotta do no Jersey sauce, sausage and pepper sandwich or nothing?
Yeah, I'll probably do that for a little snack, you know what I mean? While looking for lobsters,
Gotta have something on the walk.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. I'm fucking, once I hit the hotel, we got like this midweek package where like so 2 nights, I get buffet breakfast every morning and a free dinner at the really nice restaurant at the hotel. I've stayed at this hotel before. And then the other night we're going to go eat shit food in the boardwalk. That's our mission.
Is it where we perform that time?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
the Grand Hotel. It's right right on the beach. It's nice, man.
Yeah, right.
Fucking take the little fucking trolley into town, get ice cream and shit.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll drive over to Wildwood one night, fucking sausage and peppers, Zeppelis, funnel
there you
cakes,
go.
fucking deep fry, whatever the fuck they want to give me. Like, I'm just fucking, I'm going to go on rides. I'm treating myself like a child. I'm like, I need it. I need a getaway.
Absolutely.
I don't do drugs and alcohol, but I am doing fried foods and roller coasters.
Yeah.
That's all I have for thrill.
Is she going to go on roller coasters?
Yeah, she'll go. She goes on that shit.
Okay, nice,
Yeah, as
okay.
long as her stomach's fine from eating, she'll go
Yeah.
on. But I'll let her watch me. I'll go on that shit. I'll
Yeah.
be like, wee, take a picture. I'll be on the swings going by. Hey!
Every 3 seconds.
Who's that? It's my husband.
Hey!
It's got a lot of integrity.
Is he on there with your kid? Well, no, we don't have a kid.
Nah, he's home. He's home burning the house down. That's why. I need it though. I need it. Know how me and Kerry need a vacation because we're not even giving a fuck what the weather is. We're like, if it rains, it rains. We just want to not be home.
Right.
Like she's leaving her work phone home. Like she's telling the
Nice.
family to call me. She don't want to be bothered.
Right.
Like we're both just too much.
Right. That's good, man.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to I got some gigs coming up, but it's like I need this time away and like Yeah, I don't know why people annoy me so much lately. It's just it's stress, but
No, it's definitely stress. There might be some other stuff going on with you personally that you're not happy with some things. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But that's what I find when I let people really get to me. I'm not happy with some things in my life, and I'm like, fucking, what the fuck is that guy doing? And it's like, if I take a minute, like maybe when you're on the beach, you're like, that's what's going on.
yeah, I don't think it's so much that. I think I'm just exhausted and cranky.
Right.
Because I don't look at anybody like, oh, what? Like I'm not.
No, not that. But
I've
like,
never been that guy.
but not even that guy. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about like some days that I'm not happy with some certain things. Other things aggravate me a lot more than they would
because
have.
you're bothered by something else. Yeah, that's what's happening with me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, ugh,
Yeah.
fucking.
Like I noticed it today. I saw something and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I, because we know the guy, I let it go. But I was like,
Yeah.
I just sometimes it's just. I was. We were texting each other about what you want to talk about today.
Yeah.
And I went on. I was just looking for some like just recovery stuff and memes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And listen to this fucking rambling meme. First off, here's one that just popped up. It's a picture of Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, right?
Uh-huh.
And it says, "There's no place like home group."
Oh God. A broad better have made that.
I hope so.
If a dude made that,
And then here's one. This is a meme. They put the words into a meme. Listen to how, and this is a passive aggressive thing this girl put up there. Her name is Jill Blakeway, and I'm only saying that because the meme, she put it in. And I don't know if Jill Blakeway is a writer, but she put her name as she was the author of this meme on the meme.
she's confident.
Listen to the ramblings. When a toxic person can no longer control you, they will try to control how others see you. The misinformation will feel unfair, but stay above it, trusting that other people will eventually see the truth, just like you did. That's a meme.
Wow. Drama much? What? What the hell's her name?
Jill Blakeway. That's what she put it. Like she signed it. Like it's like, it's official. It's officially her meme.
Just so psycho thought of a crazy broad.
Yeah, in case you were thinking about that. And the reason why she put her name on there is because whoever this was for, she wanted to make sure they knew.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She wants credit for this ramblings.
Yeah.
Here's another one.
Yeah.
Listen to this. There's a picture the picture is of a looks like a Russian prison, and there's a cell, and a guy's inside the cell with his cuffs behind his back, and it says, "This is what do AA, NA, CA, CMA, PA, and HA have in common? They keep us from the DA."
Oh, dude, eh?
And here's the last one I put up. I have no idea what this person's even trying to say in this meme.
Yeah.
They put it up over a picture of a little kid. Now, this is the thing. I read it 5 times. I can't figure it out. You're either fighting against what was done to you to defend children, or fighting against children to defend what was done to you.
Wait, say that? I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. What the fuck?
I'll say it again. You're either fighting against what was done to you to defend children, or fighting against children to defend what was done to you.
Yeah, whatever. Fucking weirdos, man. I don't even know what that means. I don't even. You don't even know. Like, what?
No, I have no idea. I've read it like 7 times.
Listen, that would be my last show. You see how fucking whacked I am when people post? If somebody I know posted that, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
I have no idea. Cute little kid, like a little kid, black and white picture of a little kid. But I have no idea what this means. I have no idea.
Yeah. I got to find this one that I saw, which is, people have lost their minds. I don't know if you have any more, but while I look this one up. But.
Well, and then I had this And I mean, we know the girl, and I mean, if she listens to the podcast, she might. Don't want to hurt her. I'm not going to mention who she is. But these are the things the program people need to just. They fucking look for something to make like a problem. And the post was PSA. This is the post. PSA, quotation marks, dope is not a synonym for cool. It's slang for heroin. Heroin is not cool. Carry on.
Okay. Okay. Thanks. Shut up.
And then people were like, I thought, like, you know, people say sometimes, yeah, that's dope. And then they say heroin is dope or pot's dope. Like, a lot of people, you know, say both. And just people were having a fucking conversation. I hear you on, man, word. You shouldn't be saying, like, what the fuck are you yap? Are you guys that serious about yourselves? You know how they say it's attraction rather than promotion?
Yeah.
None of you are attractive. I got to be honest with you.
No.
Your fucking shirts that say soldiers and doing the diamond fucking thing, that is not attracting. There's nobody that's shooting heroin right now going, I need to go to a place where I can wear like a football jersey that says soldier on the back and then a whole like diamonds with my 2 fucking cellmates. What are you, nuts?
No, what was attractive about recovery when I got into it? It was fucking secret. They didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It's called anonymous. That's why it's attractive, you dumb fucks.
You know what was attractive to me was that it seemed like everybody there at one time was getting high just like I was and was not. That was what was attractive. That was it.
Soldiers and T-shirts. Well, I saw somebody say I'm 30 days from wearing recovery T-shirts. That's a thing they're counting now. Like
what?
They said they were 30 days from wearing recovery T-shirts out in public. Like they had to count those days. Like I guess they were wearing recovery T-shirts too much.
Yeah.
So
yes.
30 days since the last time they wore that shirt. They're counting that too. It's like I got 3 years clean. I got 6 months no cigarettes and 30 days from wearing recovery T-shirts. Is it that hard that I put on those T-shirts? You having withdrawal? You gonna share about that?
It's.
I wish when I was new, or listen, anytime I recover, I wish my problem was, God, I can't stop wearing recovery T-shirts. I'll take that problem.
Yeah.
You shouldn't probably wear those. I know, I just can't. I mean,
I can't see.
I'm a soldier. It's my uniform. How am I going to be soldiering if no one sees that I have my soldiering uniform on? I'm a God soldier of NA and spreading peace and unity. I got unity tattooed on my face with like a rectangle and triangles because point of freedom and what? What happened to like just for today and
yeah.
God grant me the serenity. Like, give me the serenity prayer and just for today. I'm actually pretty good to go.
Yeah.
Those are like the 2 basics.
Yeah.
I don't need. We got to do hand signals now.
No.
It took me forever to want to hug you. Now I got to figure it. Now I got secret handshakes.
Yeah. That's the stuff they're missing the point. Like the attraction part. You're not attracting people. You're looking foolish. You're looking brainwashed. You're looking cultish.
Yeah.
You look like a big cult. And I don't care if you think, oh, we need a little brainwashing. No, you don't. You don't need. You need to be able to be a free thinker and live in society because all society doesn't give a fuck about your fucking diamond fingers. So you're just going to hang out with people who do? So then you're not trying to integrate back into society. You just want to hang around a bunch of people who do the same exact thing as you do, which was what you did when you were in the bar or in the fucking shooting heroin. You hung out with people who did heroin. Now you're just hanging out with a bunch of people who don't do heroin. Like, who cares? And neither one is a great fucking existence. I mean, you're supposed to be able to interact with the society. And society doesn't do diamond fingers because they fucking have something in common. Come on, man. It's not attractive. It's not attractive. No. If I came in and I saw 10 guys in the fucking meeting with soldier shirts, they're like, what are we doing? What's here? Why are we doing this? I don't want to wear a soldier shirt. What the fuck are we doing? We're a bowling team?
Yeah. When I went to my old sponsor's wake Friday night, I ran into like people I got clean. Like a lot of people with time. The people in recovery there would have had time. But we were all normal people.
Right.
Now, we were once bad people.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was talking to my friend, and I was like, we were talking about going to meetings, and I was like, first off, I'm an old dude when I go to meetings now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm in my 40s, and I have a lot of years clean. It's just, I was like, it's very thuggish for me there. Very thuggish.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, I said I can tolerate it if you're very new.
Right.
But the moment you have a year or more, I'm like, I don't understand this thug behavior.
Yeah, yeah.
The street lingo, this. I'm not
Still,
attracted to that, even with this many years. It's like, I can't talk to you.
Right.
Because you're not changing.
Right.
Over a year clean, you shouldn't be acting like that.
Yeah, I don't want to hang with that still.
No, you look like somebody who sells drugs.
You're right.
Or does drugs, yet you're clean from drugs for over a year. Like I said, under a year, I get it. First year is crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to be who you got to be. I'll even give you to year 2. I'll throw that in. Year 2.
Yeah, but then you got to look different, talk different, act different, carry yourself different. Or you still going to be the street kid? You're still doing that?
Yeah, it's just gross to me. But the memes is out of control because nothing tells me you're melting down more in your personal life than sharing crazy ass fucking spiritual memes.
Right, especially one that you see someone create it and trying to pass it off as a meme. Like that's not a meme. You made that.
Like I have friends. I know they're a disaster in their life and they do nothing. Yet they post like pictures of them with sunsets, like they'd be like on a mountain, like looking out, being like like with this crazy thing. You want to bring positivity, you breathe positivity. That's why I bring positivity and spirituality and everything. What? Dude, I see you. Yeah. Is anyone you're posting this to your real friends? Because you're a fucking maniac.
But the real friends are just in equal denial as well. They'll be like, "Yo, man, he's doing it. He's doing that, man."
But
like he is.
This one meme has been making me like. I've seen it from recovery people and non-recovery people. It's just It just shows how. I don't even. Okay, first off, it's a black and white picture of Daniel Craig, I believe it was when he was James Bond, right?
Okay, yeah.
And he's sitting at a poker table.
And
it says, "Never fuck with someone who's not afraid to be alone. You will lose every single time." What?
What are you trying to say, alone guy?
But I saw this meme a lot over this weekend. This is one of the ones where I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Why would you feel the need to tell people that you don't fuck with somebody who's all right with being alone? Like, who's...
Yeah, and then the comments are like, truth, too true, you and me both. Oh, shut up. You're not afraid that... that sounds exactly like you're totally afraid.
Absolutely. Yeah, why do you need to be so aggressively angry about being alone?
I'm not afraid to be alone. You'll lose every time. Don't fuck with someone who's afraid.
What does it mean lose every time? Like
everyone's afraid to be alone. It's not a negative. Nobody wants to be alone.
But I don't even know what he's like. Who are you challenging on that one? Like, don't fuck with me, bro, because I don't mind being alone. Like, all right, go be alone. Why are you telling everybody?
Yeah.
It doesn't even make sense. Who are you challenging?
Ugh.
That's like right now me going, you know what, man? I would fuck every dragon up. Any dragon who wanted to fuck me, don't fuck with me if you're a dragon, bro. Like, there's no dragons. Who are you talking to, man? Who are you challenging in this fight of yours? Don't fuck with me. Okay. All right.
Oh, the memes are just so fucking gross, man.
They're gross. And that, yo, you and me both, gross.
Ugh.
I watch Facebook, and I'm not going to mention my buddy, but like he'll put something up, and like he'll get like, I'll see it from everywhere though. Broads that are good looking, guys that are good looking, like even, and I'm not good looking, but I'll put something up, and the girls who are my fans, you know what I mean?
Right.
Girls who are fans of mine will be like, haha, oh my God, you kill me, and you're like, all right. I am funny, but I kill you because you want to bang me.
Right.
It's not that funny. You know what I'm saying? That I'm fucking got you 5 fucking teary face emojis. Okay, 5 tear face emojis and laughing my ass off. Oh my God, you're so hilarious. And I watch other people, and I'll watch somebody put something up that it's not even written right. It's like you can't even understand it in its English form. And then somebody be like, "Oh my God, you're fucking nuts, man! I love you so much. You're hilarious." It's like you just want to bang him. That's not funny. All of those words put together in a sentence aren't even a sentence.
Yeah, well, that's like the thing we said before about like even comedians like commenting on other comedians. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, right. But I notice it when girls want to bang a guy or guys want to bang a girl, and then like when a hot girl puts like up something like, you know what? Why the fuck? Like they'll be like, I'm at the gym. Why are you trying to flirt with me? And then 1,000 guys will come on. You know what, babe? I know, man. I would never flirt with a girl. It's like, stop it. You're flirting right now.
Yeah, flirting. Like, I just never had that with Facebook. The whole. But
there was one guy in the program. He's, I think he's a fraud, and I almost called him out on it. There was a hot girl, this is about 3 years ago, posted something on Facebook, and I'm a comedian, so anytime, I don't care what it says, if it makes me think of something funny, I just comment on it if I want to say something.
Right.
You know what I mean? And she said something about like some guy, no, whistling doesn't work or something like that, and I'm like, so let me get this straight. What if I do this? And I was a equally as bad thing you do to a girl to get her attention.
Right.
You're telling me that doesn't work either? Because that sucks. That was the joke. This fucking guy in the program came on. Oh, look at him. Look at him trying to flirt with you that way. And like look at him, his game. His game is trying to trying to flirt with you this way, the way I did it. And I was like, are you kidding me? Your game is pointing out other guys' game. You fucking fraud.
Yeah, it's a cock block.
Yeah, exactly. And I wasn't doing it to the girl. I was just joking. But like you come on and go like, right, oh, yo, look at what he's doing. What are you trying to do? You faggot? You can't come up with your own way of hitting on a girl? The only way you know how to do it is point out that another guy's hitting on you? The fuck out of here, punk ass fuck. I remember that, man. It made me so angry, man. I'm like, well, you're coming out of nowhere. I'm not even trying to bang this broad.
I couldn't even imagine dealing with that. Like, fucking.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't have that in my life.
Yeah.
I think I would just I don't know, man. I would probably melt down more if I had people like bothering me on that level.
Yeah. I mean, the way he said it, I can't remember so long ago. He just came in and was like, or say what he just said. Like he just his comment was basically saying I was flirting with her too, and I was like, and your way of flirting is cock blocking and pointing out other ways. Your game is cock blocking and pointing out other guys' game.
Yeah,
that's all your game is. Your game is trying to act like you're on her side. Like, look at these guys. Get the fuck out of here, you punk faggot. Why don't you come up with your own game? Talk to the girl without putting anybody else down. You're not good enough to stand out on your own?
Yeah.
Because I can stand out on my own without talking shit about you. You're not good enough for that? You can't stand out and be special alone. You have to shit on people. Is the only way you can levitate above me? That's pathetic for you because I can levitate above you without even talking about you. I don't even acknowledge your existence and I'll be above you.
Right. I remember dudes like that, like would do that shit in person, like when you're out.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's that dude who's like, and you're like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Like, or like you always had I always had like the one friend that was like hot and like would punch that guy.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what up?
Yeah.
What do you mean you didn't know what you were doing? You're totally fucking up his fucking game.
Right.
You're shitting on him to the girl he's trying to bang. That's why he punched you in the gut. You fucking dummy. That's what I think. I don't think enough people get punched these days.
Yeah, because now you're on Facebook.
Internet,
absolutely.
Like if you could send a computer virus, like shut down his computer right then, like shoot. What happened? Because you're a dickhead. That's
what you did. You know what you did.
Like some way to punch them.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, back then.
We should invent that. We should come up with an app like you know how like a singing telegram? A punching telegram. Yeah. Just like as soon as someone pisses you off, you just pay $9.99 and I'll come over there and I'll smack him in the face.
Yeah.
Like, what? Who's that from? Charlie, you're a dick. Charlie wants to know you're a dick.
Charlie
For that.
wants- It is the one thing about social media though. It really gives you a fucking good
an overview
snapshot
and
of what
insight,
people like. Like there's just certain things like you always have like there's certain people that just are fucking weird as fuck. Like like you know like what is it about us that like we want to like make everyone think we're fucking spiritual or we're doing good or we're killing it or we're you know what I mean?
Like I think
because especially with comedians, I think most comedians, I think it's 10% promoting your show, 90% look, I have a show.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think like, you know, people that like to say like some spiritual thing, like non-comedians, like look at you, blah, blah, blah. Like it's 10% you're that way. 90% I'm crying for help.
Yeah,
I need someone to like validate me.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so much need for validation.
Right.
I feel it's like a drug.
Well, I think it's because, I mean, it's now it's transferred to internet, but I think, you know how, take all the internet away. Do you ever have someone come up to you and go, "Oh, you're losing weight," and you know you're not?
Yeah.
Right? You know you actually put on 8 pounds.
Yeah.
But they haven't seen you in a while. "Oh, you look good. You're losing weight." Do you tell them you put on 8 pounds?
No.
No. And you fucking feel like I'm thin as fuck. This guy's not thin.
Yeah.
But you know you're not. You know you got 8 pounds on you because it's what they think about you is more important than what you know about you.
Yeah.
And like that's always been. Like it's always been a thing. Like, you know, if someone thinks you're awesome, they're like, I must be. It's like I used to have a hot girl. I must be good looking if she's hot. It's always other people mirror who you are.
Yeah.
I don't like 17 years ago. I worked really hard to not live like that. Like I'm not. You're not my mirror, man. You know what I mean? I don't need you to like acknowledge that I'm awesome.
Yeah, and make no mistake, I'm fully aware I'm guilty of the things that aggravate me about other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not that guy. Like I'm fully aware that I'm highly addicted to social media and the dopamine drip it gives me when people like my shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. But no, you're talking like that, like, you know, that I'm going to put this out there so everyone thinks I'm doing well.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this out there and everybody's going to think I'm spiritual and that'll be like I'm spiritual.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like I'm envious of like my wife and like my brother Mike. Even my brother Chris, he's just a normal, he just kind of like posts recipes and pictures of his kid.
Right.
My brother Mike he's never signed up for one social media platform in his life.
Right.
He has an email address. That's about it.
Yeah.
Like my wife has social media, but you'd be hard pressed to see her post anything.
Right. Dude, let me tell you something. When I get a like from Kerry,
oh yeah,
I'm like, what?
Me too. Me too. I'm her husband. I'm like, hey, you didn't like that joke I wrote? She goes, I didn't see it. And she goes, sometimes I just scroll past. I forget to like things.
But I got something like from her the other day, like a week ago. I was like, Kerry, nice.
Yeah, that's when you really know she liked it because she actually took the time to. Because normally she's just like, nah.
Right? No, I know.
Like I'll send her, like we send each other dog videos. Like she'll see a cute one and send it to me in like a private message. I'm like, oh, that was adorable. I send one to her, nothing. I go, hey, did you get that message? She goes, yeah, I got it. No thumb up, no little thumb up, no big thumb up, no
heart. Can't throw a heart at that.
I didn't even know you got it. Or sometimes if it's a message, she'll be like, she'll respond, but sometimes I'll put her name in a comment so she just sees it.
Right.
And usually you'll just like that comment, like, oh yeah, I acknowledge, I saw what you sent me. Nothing. I'm like, you getting any of this shit? Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm like, you don't know how to do this.
You don't know how to make me feel good about this. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
You don't really know how to fill my need. I don't know if you know that or not, but you're not feeling my neediness right there.
She's funny, man. She's so, she's someone that's got a lot of integrity and just doesn't.
Right.
That's one thing I envy about my wife. She never talks about herself. If you've never seen someone just listen to what everybody has to say,
right?
And rarely ever is she like wants to give her opinion unless it's specifically solicited.
Right.
Like you have to be like, Kerry, what do you think about that? And then she'll tell you, but she'll never just bombard you with shit.
Yeah.
Not like, her yammering husband. Tell me what I think. Very envy. I'm very, it's like the joke I wrote last night. It was actually not even a joke. It verbatim what happened. We're lying in bed, and we were talking about she hasn't come see me in a while. She's like, yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. I go, yeah, I don't really like when you're there because you psych me out when you're at the show. She goes, me? She goes, I don't even pay attention to you when I'm there. I'm like, I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like
this part that psychs me out.
I'm like, I could be like, I go, first off, if I'm killing and I see you like disengaged, I'm like, what the fuck? But I said it even hurts more if I'm not doing well and you're disengaged. It's like I can't win my.
I can't even keep her.
I'm looking for you for comfort. Do you see the rest of the room hates me? I need your loving right now. I need loving, smiling eyes at me.
Not that I've walked you as well.
Yeah. But at least she's consistent. She's just not interested, no matter what I'm saying. So if I'm bombing, I'm like, she's like this all the time, people. She's not with you, against me. She's on my side in her heart.
She shows.
She just never shows. Yeah. So.
If I was killing, she would be the same way right now.
Yeah. It's like. But she was like, yeah, I don't even pay attention. I'm like, I know.
That's funny.
She's pretty funny. She just come out with some honesty. You're like, oh, hey, okay. About ready to post a spiritual meme myself right now to feel better. Got any Google, got any James Bond memes about sadness? James Bond. I don't know. Apparently he's
I don't like being alone, but I feel alone. You got one of them?
Yeah,
I feel kind of
alone. Feel alone. Don't care about feeling alone. What? I don't know. I just need a like, a ha-ha, or a heart. I'll take an angry if I have to.
Hilarious.
Fucking unbelievable. But like even when I posted that joke about the comedian's dinner, like the pre-show dinner, a lot of regular people like that, and some comedians liked it, but not enough comedians. I'm like, you fucking phonies.
Yeah.
You phone, because that's what what bothers me about someone, and it's like the worst thing I think about comedians sometimes is they're not even willing to admit that they're like a certain way.
Right, yeah.
Which is the essence of being a comedian. The essence of being a comedian is like, you're fucked up, but so am I.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where I feel like some comedians won't even admit they're...
No.
You know what I mean?
No. Yeah,
it's like,
no.
I'm not going to admit that I'm like that, but that's what it is.
It's like every comedian will post a kind of like a gripe or a pet peeve they have against other comedians, and every other comedian thinks that gripe is about someone else.
Right.
It's like we all have gripes. None of us own the gripe that's out there from somebody else. Like, you have a gripe, I have a gripe. Like, that person's gripe about comedians, I probably maybe that's me.
I think me and you feel. I think that's where our recovery history comes in, of like really being in recovery, because we're very self-aware.
Right. Yes.
You know what I mean? I think people aren't as self-aware.
No.
Like, even like people that could be clean but never work the program really, because when you work a program, you become self-aware. So it's like you realize you're shitting on something, but you're guilty yourself.
Right.
That's why, like, if somebody shits on something comedians do, I'm like, that is funny because I do that too.
Right.
Or have done it. Not maybe you don't do it anymore, but you can't deny the truth in it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Ugh, people make me sick. I think it's true. It's like, it is an interesting social experiment. It's like, we weren't designed to know what the fuck everybody thinks.
No, we weren't.
You know what I mean?
And it's in its early stages of discovering what this social fucking media is going to do to us. But I really believe it's affecting us. It's going to have a long-term negative effect on us.
Oh, it totally is. It totally is.
Unless it runs its course where people start to like make a conscious decision. I want to be off social media, pull back, and then it has like because it's spiking and everyone's on it. Maybe people start to pull out. Maybe it levels off and it becomes not as bad anymore. Because I'll be honest, like I went in those recovery groups to look for stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember a few years ago, 4, 5, 6 years ago, when these recovery groups were reformed, the millions of fucking comments and fucking everybody all day long, hey, brothers and sisters, like all that shit that they put in there. Now I went into these groups, and it's like each group, like one person posts every day, the only same person. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking down, and like the same person is posting in the group. No one else is. Like I think it's starting to level off. Like I don't have to say something in the recovery to just for today fucking page today. I think it's starting to level off. I mean, I don't know if it,
like it's weird. Those I'm part of like a myeloma group of like patients and family of caretakers of myeloma patients.
Right.
So you get like a post of like, oh, like someone's like, oh, I just got diagnosed. What did you feel when it happened? And people give their But you even still see like in this thing where it's like this, like we're here to help each other.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, nah, your doctor don't know what you're talking about. Your light chains, like everyone's
an expert,
board certified myeloma doctor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like you're like it's everywhere.
Right.
It's like everyone's got their shit to say. It's like this person's dying.
Right.
They just need comfort. They don't need your fucking.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Why do people have this insane need to be the right one?
I have no idea.
Like they need to be right.
Yeah.
Like, you're just like, shut up.
I've been saying, and I said it the other night, Friday night was the first time I said it, and then I said Saturday, and it's going to make it to the act, that I say, when I talk about the bathroom, and then I say, I went online and I went on Facebook and posted a joke about it wasn't even worth the joke because all the mom hate I got on there. That is part of the joke, but now I added, I'm like, the moms come on. And it's like the political. Whenever you post something political and people come on, I said, "Who the hell are you people to come on my post to tell me how I should think? Who the fuck told you? Like I'm not. It's not a debate post. It's like, you know what? I really feel like the sun gives me headaches. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. I don't want you to tell me, nah, you're wrong. It ain't the sun. Like, get the fuck out of here. Go on your own wall and post what you feel the sun does. Why would you come on my post to fucking tell me that what I just said is wrong? It's how I feel and think. Who gives a fuck if I'm sitting there posting something that this is facts? I know that Led Zeppelin started in 1975. You can come on and go, no, moron, they started in the 1960s.
Yeah.
That's different. But when I'm going on there going, you know what, I feel like this, man, this fucking election sucked. You know what really sucked? It's no. I wasn't fishing for a debate.
Yeah.
I was just saying that this is how I feel about something. Where do this sense of they get to tell you that their point is right?
I think they don't get punched. They never got punched for being that way.
Yeah, like being forceful. Yeah,
told to shut up in person. Like get embarrassed in front of people.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I've had that, because we used to just hang around someone's backyard in the summertime, and you smoke cigarettes or cigars, and then you just go, why don't you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, right, yeah. Right.
And then you see their face drop, like, whoa, what? It's like,
yeah.
Just shut the fuck up, telling everybody they're fucking wrong. Who the fuck are you?
Yep.
And then they I don't think that happens to people anymore.
No.
Because when you do it online, it's easy for someone to come back. But when you say it in person to someone, it hurts.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know
I remember one time there was a girl. It's just like if you put Facebook in the real world. I was at a meeting and a girl was sharing about her mother died or something. And then someone after was like, you know what? You should feel this way. And they told her how to feel, and their parents never died.
Yeah. And
they were saying how you should feel. And my buddy JT shared, he was like, for the guy, because his father passed away, he's like, for the guy whose family never died, why don't you shut the fuck up, bro? You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. You should never tell a woman or anybody, you should never tell anybody how they should feel about something. So why don't you shut the fuck up?
Right.
in a meeting, and that guy was like, "Wah, wah, wah," and everyone agreed with JT. It was like, yeah, man, why don't you you can't give an opinion on something you have no experience in, you fucking retard.
Oh, people do it all the time.
Yeah, but no one tells them to shut the fuck up, like you said.
Yeah,
no one tells them to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. You don't know nothing.
Right.
Or like know what I hate when someone asks you like or even the other way, someone asks you your opinion on something.
Right.
Or your experience, like
experience,
whether it be
exactly,
recovery or comedy.
Anything,
you have
yeah.
experience. I got this thing, and you tell them, they're like, and they start telling you you're wrong. It's like,
Yeah.
I didn't even ask to be in this conversation. You asking my experience, and everything I tell you is wrong.
Right, right.
Then why don't you just go off whatever the fuck you thought?
This is a surprise debate. I don't.
Yeah.
You were asking for help.
Hey Joe, I got this. I'm starting to do this. What do you think I should do? I think you should do it. Well, yeah, I don't think I should be doing. Well, then why the fuck are you asking me? If you already decided what you're not going to do,
Right.
then go off with that. Like I find myself arguing a point I didn't even care about to begin with.
Yeah.
It's like what?
But people have this balls to say that if you post on Facebook now, you're opening yourself up, and like I am opening myself up if people can come and say whatever they want to say. I am opening myself up. Yeah. My thing is that what gave you the right and what gave you the belief that your point means more on my page than my point? What made you think that? Because I clearly, if I posted something, I believe that, and obviously it's touching a soft point in you, and you don't believe that, and it's making you feel a certain way, and now you want to tell me how wrong I am? Why? I didn't even know you felt that way. I didn't even know you were going through this little turmoil. Why don't you keep this little turmoil in your own world?
Yeah.
Why would you need to? You know how many fucking posts I read that I want to go, you motherfucker? Do you know how? 87 a day, I bet I read that I want to get involved with. Like, hey, shitbag, you suck in life. But I don't. You know why?
Because I would love just to see that comment. Like, hey, shitbag, you suck in life. That would be. I would tear. I'd be rolling on the floor, holding my belly, going left and right. Just no context. Hey, shitbag, you suck in life. Oh, I'm gonna make that meme.
Yeah.
We should have a picture of Mike Gaffney just at the computer. Hey, shitbag, you suck in life. Little swirly thing, Mike Gaffney.
Yeah. Yeah, I just, but I don't, because if you feel that way, like I don't feel that way, and I just don't think that way. Like however whatever you just fucking post it, maybe I don't believe that, but I'm not going to tell you not to believe it, and I'm not going to tell you what I believe, because you obviously know some people don't agree with you. So why do I need to do that?
Yeah.
So I don't need to do that. Why do people feel the need, no matter what you say, they want to say something to tell you? It blows my mind. We do this all the time. It blows my mind how people feel the right to tell you you're wrong, to feel or think a certain way.
Because we're fucking self-centered, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like people are self-centered, but it's abundant with, especially social media really puts it out there to self-centeredness. Like,
right.
I mean, there's some people that aren't, but the people that I think that's what nauseates. Like, I was talking with a friend of mine. He was like, he's just a regular guy. He's like, I do too much Facebook. He's like, I'm gonna try and like not be on all day and see if I could just check it at night.
Right.
And I'm like, I think that sometimes too. So I'm nauseated by like everything I see. I'm like,
right.
Let me just. How long could I go? It's like, what do I need to know? It's nauseating only because there's garbage on there.
Yeah.
There's garbage.
So I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to talk about this before. It's one of the things I said I wanted to talk about. Did you see? It's something I learned today that I was not aware of.
Uh-huh.
Kellyanne Conway. Conway. She was on some news show this morning. Stephanopoulos, is he on MSNBC?
I think he's like on like regular like news like in the morning or some shit.
So he was interviewing her about about asking why the White House allowed the stance of like Manafort, Kushner, Trump Jr. to not like the stance that they said they didn't have any interaction with Russia. Why did they let that stance stand for like 3 months when they knew it wasn't true? When they knew that that the White House knew that they did have interactions. Why did they hold that like position for so long?
Yeah.
Basically is what she said. He asked her. And she was like, all the statements that were made in those, like when they were like being hired, like when they were doing reports and like background checks, they ask you questions. All of those, when they lied, all those 3 guys I mentioned, and like the Michael Flynn's, when they said, "Oh, I had no interactions with Russian people at all," they all lied on all of their background clearance fucking applications, right? They all lied, and it all came out. And then she said these words out loud. She's like, "Well, all the documents that were when they mistakenly left that information off have all been updated." That's her answer. So. I'll give it to you in layman's terms. Say, I don't know if you ever filled out an application for a job and lied on it, but I have.
Yeah.
So say you fill out an application on a job, and you lied about it, and then you get hired. And then they go, we just found out that you didn't work at NBC in their television department. You're like, yeah, I lied about that. Okay, we're just going to go on your application and remove it, and you still have the job. That's basically what happened.
Okay.
So they said they didn't have any interactions with Russia in their application, and then 3 months later they went back and said, "Oh, we did. Let's put it in there now."
Okay.
That's not how the app. The reason why they asked about the Russian interaction is because it was a big deal, not just, "Oh, I forgot to put that line in." That's like, like if you're going for a job, like, have you ever been in prison? Nah, I've never been in prison. And then a month later, like, we looked in your background, you've been in prison. Oh, yeah, I was in prison.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we can't give you the job. That was the thing that we were checking. We wanted to know if you've been in prison, and you have. Now we can't hire you. Sorry. Right. And it's not just update. Oh, he has been in prison, so put it in there. What was it for? Murder? Just put murder prison. Like, no. No. But she said, and he kept asking her, but why did we wait so long to say this? And she's just like, no. And she would never answer. She just kept like, well, we've updated the system. A lot of people say certain things, but we updated those reports now. Like, I don't understand what you're not missing the question. The men lied, right?
Yeah.
She's like, well, we updated the system now. No, they lied though originally. We updated it. The guys lied. Are you not getting that fucking part?
Yeah.
Nope. She would never say it.
Well, no, they're not gonna. I mean,
yeah, and I mean, like some of the things that she just makes up. Like it's like, no matter what they say or do, she will put her and the other broad that does the press reports. Their spin, when they spin something, they have these like smirks on their face.
Yeah.
Do you ever see them? When they talk, she's like that one chick that Spice's assistant.
Oh, what's his face? His daughter.
Yeah.
Huckabee.
Yes. When she comes, when they were talking about what he tweeted at those 2 reporters, she's like, "Well, he been like picked on before," and she laughs like it's fine. Like the people who voted for him, they want him to fight. They want a fighter. And like she just smirks and smiles at like clear nonsense that she knows is nonsense.
Yeah. They don't care. Nobody cares.
No. And Kellyanne will say like, well, the president said the sky's not blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, he meant in some parts of the world when he was speaking, it wasn't blue at that time. No, he was looking up at a blue sky saying it's not blue. Yeah, but he meant other skies at that time weren't blue. What? No, he was saying that the sky is just not blue. No, it's not what he was. It's like, how do you always have an answer?
I know. I can't even pay attention anymore.
No, I don't either.
I literally, I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? See me when the election happens, or let me know when there's a fucking an investigation's over. Like, I don't even give a fuck.
Yeah,
anymore.
I haven't paid attention. I haven't put on CNN for a while, a couple of weeks. I
Yeah,
really haven't watched.
they're fucking dumbos and a half. They just keep getting caught doing stupid shit. Though it's like CNN. It's like, how many times do you get caught like making shit up? It's like it's like you just give fuel. It's like.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of why I stopped watching. It's like, you're not helping the cause at all, you fucking idiots.
Yeah, no, because you start watching these stations, then you start realizing you're like, they need me to keep watching, so they're just pumping me what I want to hear.
Absolutely.
Oh, they just new information about it. Oh, what?
Yeah.
It's nothing, man.
I know.
It's just nothing.
I wish they would like take that approach, but they have to to sell airtime. But I wish they would take the approach to like, we're not going to cover him. He doesn't like us. We're not covering him anymore. We'll have a reporter at the fucking White House for the press reports, and he'll just give us a report on what happened. We are no longer putting the president on our monitors.
Yeah.
We're no longer reporting on his retarded tweets. Yeah. He is useless. If we're saying he's useless, let's just make him useless, and we'll only report when he has policy.
That's why real news, like the old school news, the 2-4, the fucking... It's like, this shit it's only 4 or 5 minutes, because that's all there really is of that real news. That's why they got to fill it with murders and puppies and trees and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, we can't just keep making shit up.
But did you see that, what is it, last week tonight, the last one last Sunday? When he was talking about that.
John Oliver?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't see it.
He was talking about the big media... That media group that's like owns a lot.
Oh, I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and like the guy, fucking, I can't think of his name. He was like one of Trump's advisors on the campaign. Can't think of the dude's name. He's like the CEO or like one of the co-CEOs of this huge company that's buying all the media.
Yeah.
So, and then they're handing out like standard, like they were showing how, like, no, every market has its own report, but they were all doing the same exact pro-Trump report.
Yeah.
They were all doing the same exact reading.
Oh yeah, it's all garbage.
Yeah.
That's why I've just tapped out. I watch a hair here and there.
Yeah. No, I don't.
But I don't care. I'm tired of everything right now. That's why I need this vacation. Like I'm literally like, what news? I don't know. I got no room for that.
Yeah.
I have no room for world problems. I'm hating people that post bullshit on Facebook because I've lost my way. I've lost my way.
No, I know. No, believe me. I mean, I don't want to be involved in it at all. I mean, like, I know what I feel, I know what I believe, and I just like move on. I was with.
It's like it's the acceptance part of this traumatic. Yeah. You're just like, we're at acceptance, and I like it that way. I feel like it's calming down a little bit on Facebook.
Yep.
It's just like, let's all calm down. Because I told my mother-in-law yesterday, I said, not only do I think nothing will happen to him with this investigation, but I believe he will be reelected.
Yeah, probably.
I really do.
I don't know how it'll ever change, but I really, like, truly believe that it should be a popular vote, not a fucking.
This was an anomaly. This was the electoral college was supposed to prevent this.
No, I know, but I don't even even without him, I just foresee like why can't, if 62 million people want this person and 60 million people want that person, like. The 64, like it was 65 million, 61 million. Now 65 million aren't getting what they want. It's like, fuck you, you lost.
Because they say the big cities will then California and New York will choose the president.
But it should be the majority of the country. Never mind where you live. It's where the majority of one country. That means New York and California are not really us. It's the fucking Minnesota's what matters.
It never will be, because both sides, Democrat or Republican, it's their way of, they have some sort of control that way, where they could campaign in certain areas to try and win. Like, I think a popular vote, you can just go out and say anything, and if the majority of people believe you,
right,
then you can win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's kind of what's happening now.
Right, but the only reason why it happened now is because we have a shitty candidate.
No, I know, but I'm saying they're saying stuff I mean, if you have all of Iowa wants to fucking vote in one dude, and all their electoral votes go to the one dude, it's like, so what that you all live in Iowa and you want him? Everyone else in the country doesn't, though. Like, I don't understand why that works.
You know why it'll never change? Because whoever had just won by a certain way, and they're not going to change that way.
Yeah, no, I know. That's
You know what I mean?
why I started with it's never going to change.
Yeah, it never will.
I know it never
Maybe.
changed.
I mean, but I doubt it because it's.
But I just think, like, if we can't even have our country like unified. Like, it doesn't matter where you all live. It's who voted for who. And I also think, and this is just my own, maybe I'm wrong, I might be way off, but like if just because New Jersey votes blue, say, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe, and this is speaking for the red, maybe a lot of red voters didn't vote because they figured, fucking Jersey's going to blue anyhow, and maybe more of them would vote it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, no, that is true. A lot of people don't vote because they know it's going to go a certain way.
Yeah, so like if you're in Iowa, you're like, everyone's voting fucking Republican. I'm staying home today. So like maybe more people would vote because
but
their vote counts.
Yeah, but the power it could go the other way. Where like say California, New York, New Jersey, who are pretty much always Democratic wins. Right. A lot of Republicans probably don't go out to vote. They're like,
no, that's what I said.
And if they do in the popular vote, you may say, holy shit.
That's what I'm saying. I'm fine with that, though.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Like, if all New Jersey and New York and California, like, all the Republicans, like, we can finally vote and it matters, then great. That's cool.
Yeah, well, that's why they'll never
matter.
do, because the powers that be know that they have their hot spots, and they just got to garner a few extras. Like, they know exactly where their votes are.
I know.
I got this state. I just got to get a couple more here, a couple more there. They know what they're doing.
No, I know that. I'm saying is if we really care about the country and us as a whole and all Americans as a whole, it's got to be fuck red and blue states. It's just got to be America. Like, and we're voting for America.
Those people, they don't care about America. They care about power.
Yeah, I know. I know that all. It's just
they sell us a great story where it's like it's for the people. The people, the people choose. The people can rise up and take your power. So just remember, the people are in charge. Are they? Yeah. Are they? I've seen that at fucking rallies where police are punching people in the face. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done.
With humans?
Yeah, I'm trying not to be that broad, but I definitely politics. Did you have shows this weekend?
I did. I had Friday. I had Pocono Palace, which actually went well.
Yeah.
And then Saturday I had Westchester Broadway Theater.
How was that?
That's 6-man. It was awesome.
A 6-man show?
It's a 6-man show. Everybody does 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
They do an intermission in the middle, 30-minute intermission.
Who was on the show?
Me.
Mm-hmm. I hope so.
And 5 other comedians.
All right.
No, it was Buddy Fitzpatrick.
I think he's hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
That one. I messaged him. I watched his one, the Gotham tape when you guys taped those things for Tom.
Yeah.
And he has this joke about a homeless man. But like I don't even know if verbatim to tell you, but if you go watch his video on the Omnipop page.
Yeah.
It's this throwaway line. It's not even like one of the big punchlines that had me tearing, and I had to say,
really?
like, it just was so funny.
Right,
it's such a well-written joke. You're just like, that's when you know a joke's well written, when it's the throwaway line that makes you like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get the laugh on the big joke, but it's that little thing they say that's not even supposed to be. That's like the funniest part of the thing.
Yep.
You know? But yeah, so it was him.
So it was Buddy Fitzpatrick, Wally Collins, then me. Mm-hmm. Intermission, Davin Rosenblatt, right?
Yeah.
Davin, then Tom McTiernan.
I like Tom.
And then this closer, first time I met him, he's been doing comedy for like 30 years. His name is Frank Del Pizzo.
I've heard of him, yeah.
What a nice guy, man. Nice guy. I didn't watch the act because he closed. I was gone already.
Yeah.
Nice guy, funny, just in talk. He was just a good guy. Seemed like a good guy.
Yeah, no, I've seen that name around.
Yeah. So Buddy opened the show, killed. Then Wally, then me, then intermission for 30 minutes, then Davin, Tom, and Frank.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good show. They get there like an hour and a half early. It's a full dinner theater. You know, it's a theater, like in the round, but it's in the square. It's a square. You know what I mean? Like a big square stage.
Mm-hmm.
People are way up. You're away from everybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a huge, like almost like Coliseum type of seating with like tables for food, and just goes up and like they get there for a 3-course meal. They're there for a good 3.5 hours.
Does it play well, that setup?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And these people are theater people. They understand how it works. They're not confused on how to get back in their seats. They're quiet. They laugh.
Yeah.
Just I think there's a little disconnection from those people because I'm nowhere near them. So like little disconnection in my facial expressions.
Yeah.
You can't really get a feel of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew that. Like I know that. So like I play up other parts of the joke.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good stuff. See, your summer's filling in. You thought you were gonna have a bad summer.
No, it's over now. I don't got another gig until August.
Yeah, but you say that every week, and you keep filling in dates. So.
Well, I just got. I mean, this weekend was already booked for the past 6 months.
Oh, okay.
It's ain't a new weekend. Last weekend when I was at McGuire's, that came in a week before. So you never know. I mean, I have Greenwich this coming Saturday, 2 spots.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like I have no big shows until August, until I'm in Vegas.
I'm getting bookings for like March. I'm like, okay, they're like, you available March 9th? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I got a lot of fall dates open. You got me that.
I'll look at the calendar.
I'm pretty sure I'm open in March. I would love that though. If like all these come in and it's like you can fill up like that first like 5 months of the new year, and you're like, oh man, I can just chill.
Yes. Yeah. That's what happened to me last year. The first 3 weeks of January were dead, and then all of February, March, and April were pretty much jamming. And I was like, nice. But I was like, if January filled up, it would have been a great way to get out of the shitty December, but it never did. So, but it doesn't. This is just the job. The job is look out ahead, and you hope that the fucking calendar fills up.
Yeah. Now my fall's pretty good. I'm just
That's good.
trying to fill in little gaps here and there.
Right.
But that's that, man. I already feel better. I think I needed to do this cast. It made me feel a little better, less cranky.
Good. Nice.
Yeah. Definitely got to get off. Yeah.
Stay off Facebook for a while.
Yeah. I was telling my friend, I like Instagram a little better. I like pictures. I like funny videos people make.
Yeah. There's less words. Less
words.
people's thoughts.
But yeah, sometimes it starts to creep in a little bit. You're like, oh, come on, man. Go do it over there.
Beat it.
Yeah, you know what I got? I've been trying to like unfriend a lot of people on Instagram because I accidentally hit a friend all button, and like it's just a lot of people that I friended.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, why is this maniac racist in my feed with Hitler memes? Like, I gotta get this out of here.
But after I repost that one Hitler meme, it's hilarious. But after that, he's gone.
That's what it's like the blatant like the out front meme racism. You're just like, wow.
Yeah, I know.
Bold. You're a bold person. And they're like, I was in jail in Facebook or Instagram jail.
Yeah. Blah.
Were you?
He's such a fucking rebel.
Did you get a teardrop tattoo when you were in there? What's your jail cell name? Gotta join any gangs when you're in Facebook jail? You make diamonds with your hands, you soldier. Facebook soldier.
Prayer warrior. You ever see that?
Oh no, and thank God. Prayer warrior. Oh. How do people not have like a douche chill? Like they don't even.
Yeah, like how you don't get that like gag reflex on that? Like, well, what the fuck did I say?
Yeah.
No. They put. I'm not gonna say the person, I've seen a lot though, but like the one person that first time I saw it, I was like, fam, can I get my prayer warriors out there? I need some help today. Like,
Fucking, I need prayer snipers. Fucking shoot your ass.
The thing that sucks is like your prayer warrior comment, your thing. You don't believe in prayers. You don't believe that that's working for you. You don't believe it. You say it because everyone else will be like, you got it, sister. I got you on that one. Prayer warrior checking in. That's what they were doing. So
prayer warrior checking in. Oh my God.
It's embarrassing.
Oh my God, it's embarrassing.
It's so uncomfortable. That's why I don't want to be a part of it. It's just I don't want anyone to think I'm in that. But it's like you're not real. It's like you don't really believe that stuff. You just are saying it because everyone says it, and you know you're going to get response and love and fucking likes. So you say these things that everyone in the program says, so they all like you. It just fucking sucks.
Well, I think it's just I think there's every group has they do that. They do things to get certain people to like. It's just we're a needy I'll put it we are a needy bastard society.
Right, but we are. You know what? That's why I don't. A lot of time, I won't. Only if I think of something really funny and something different that no one is saying, I will very rarely post an anti-comedian thing because I know the comics are going to love it.
Yeah,
I don't post it because of that. And I never post. I don't post. It's so easy to find your group of people who will like your shit.
Yeah, well, that's what was shocking about mine. I have more regular people like it.
Right.
Which means they're probably friends with a lot of comedians.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I saw the pre-show this and the It was actually probably validated my idea more. It's like, wow, actual people knew what I was saying.
Yeah.
It is disgusting.
Yeah, Saturday I was just driving. Was in the Bronx. I was heading to my gig, and this guy at the Bronx was like, "Hey, you want to go?" What does it matter if you were heading to the gig though? Like heading to the gig, like if you were to say I was in the Bronx heading to my gig, this guy had an accident, I couldn't make my gig. Now I understand why you said heading to the gig. But what does the heading to the gig part have to do? No. Just heading to my gig, and I saw this guy, and we started talking, and I find out he's a friend of my father's. Okay. Can that conversation happen without a gig?
It's nights like this that make me proud to do what we do. It's nights like this on the stage that makes me fucking...
Sharing the stage with one of the greatest lets me know that hard work. Dickhead.
If you told me 10 years ago that I'd be up here doing... It's only valid if you have a TV spot or like a special or like something. But like you fucking on a fucking crate box in a fucking basement, and you're like, if you told me, shut the fuck up. God, I want to go back to the old days where just whatever. Like the only kudos you got was in the club that night.
Yeah. You couldn't recap.
You couldn't fish for it. You couldn't fish for it out there.
Ugh.
It's just, and like I said, I'm guilty of it, but it nauseates me. I've been guilty of it in the past, but I'm like,
you know what though? Like, but I think there's authentic and genuine people out there. Like, if for instance, when I opened for Jim Breuer, Jim Breuer was the first comedian like I really met before I started doing comedy. Like he was. Introduced himself. It was like very cool. I went to see him in this like rock club dive, and he was really cool. He made me laugh my ass off. And that was like in 2000, right?
Yeah.
I could before I was doing comedy, and then, in 2014, I went on the road with him for fucking 15 days.
Yeah.
The first night that I was with him, I was like, this is fucking surreal.
Right.
Because I was like he was like, he's fucking Jim Breuer.
Right.
And he brought me with him. Like I felt really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I might have said this is surreal to be watching Jim Brewer and do a joke that I gave him to do, but I didn't even say this in the thing. Doing a joke I gave him made me feel like, holy fuck, I was watching him crying my eyes out. I had his autograph on a fucking dollar bill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and now I'm with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know how I put it, but I put it very simple. It wasn't a continue to read. It might have been 3 lines and done.
Nah, you can feel it. You can feel genuine.
Yes.
And you know when people, you know what I mean? And you know it. And you know when you say, have a conversation like this with someone and they try to like talk you out of it.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what we're talking about. Don't get the fuck out of here.
Justify it and rework it. You know, what I was doing, though, is like, now you know what you were doing.
You know.
Yeah. You know the difference. Oh, you know, I remember when I first was doing it and like, who was it came on the show? It was like, Colin Quinn. I was doing a bringer. And Colin Quinn was on like, when I went up, it was like 2 comics, me, and I was brand new. I was like 3 months in, and Colin Quinn after me.
Right.
And then someone was like, yo, you were on the same show as Colin. I'm like, no. I did a bringer show. Colin Quinn did a guest spot on the show. I wasn't on the same show.
Right.
I mean, I'm just on this show that Colin came to work out material on.
Yeah.
Like, I was 3 months in and knew that didn't happen. No one chose me for that show. That just happened.
Yeah.
I brought up Seinfeld at Gotham, and I didn't say work in the States. I was on that show. I got paid $35 to do that show.
Yeah.
I mean, or $75 to host. He showed up and got on stage to work out for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
We were not on the same show.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We were not on the same show.
Nope.
But I did a big theater with Kathleen Madigan, and when she hired me and brought me,
yeah,
that I felt like it was legit. I'm doing this. This is legit, and I didn't talk about it.
Exactly.
And I still didn't.
You know, listen, bottom line is, I know when I read it where you're coming from. I know when you're a schmarmy piece of shit. You know, but that being said, I'm nauseated that it even bothers me, and that's why I need this vacation. I'm nauseated.
Let's just say stop bragging. Everybody stop bragging, because that's what it is. It's bragging.
Yeah, I'm nauseated that it bothers me. So, like, I guarantee you, a couple Zeppelis, couple lobster rolls, some sausage sandwich. I'll be back to more. I don't give a shit, Joe, in no time.
Absolutely. I take 1 sausage pepper sandwich.
Yeah. And if this shit don't bother you, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Occasionally it should bother you.
Yeah, occasionally.
Or you're the biggest culprit. I can't wait to go
That's
away.
that.
That's that, man. Good podcast. We'll try and record one next week. I don't know what I'm doing as far as my days off. We could maybe skip a week because it's July. I'll try and get one together with you. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just not going to.
Right.
Because I'm going to give my wife like carte blanche. Was that the way you say it? Like on what we do?
Yeah, like whatever she's got carte blanche.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I used it wrong. I don't know. Anyway.
Sure it's okay.
Anyway. Got any plugs, Michael?
This tomorrow night I'm at Greenwich, and this weekend I'm at Greenwich.
Okay, and I may be at Broadway Comedy Club on the 20th. I'm still waiting to confirm that.
Okay.
Like, my spot will be midnight. So if you really can't sleep, it's an 11 o'clock show, but I'll be on stage at midnight. Maybe on the 20th. I'll get back to you on that.
What night of the week is that?
It's a Thursday.
All right. People are up and out.
And I'll be headlining the Comedy Works Bristol, PA, July 28th and 29th. And then 29th, there's a big UFC night that night, so I want to try and find a local bar to go watch those fights.
Oh, you're there the 28th and 29th? That sucks.
Yeah. Where are you at?
Well, because I'm nowhere. Remember, I just said August. But Jamesy said, I don't know if he told you, but Jamesy was thinking about doing that Saturday night, right? Or that Friday night up in Arlington, because he has nothing right now.
Oh, yeah, the showcase.
Like the All-Star Showcase.
Yeah,
he's thinking about doing that.
Yeah, he did tell me that, but I'm working already.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
And not that show.
My show don't start till like 9:30, so I definitely ain't making
You're not
that.
even
You
making that.
motherfucker. Hell no. No, I gotta find a local bar in like Pennsylvania to watch UFC that Saturday,
Saturday,
the 29th. It's got like this
Yeah, yeah.
insane lineup.
July
July.
29th.
29th.
Really? Who's on it?
I forget. I was looking at it with my stepson, but there Cormier
Okay.
Jones,
Oh, okay. Oh, again? Jesus Christ.
Cowboy Cerrone.
I love him.
I've never seen him fight, yet I heard him interviewed, and I love him on interviews.
Yeah.
But the last time I was going to see him fight, like something happened and the fight got canceled. I'm like, motherfucker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was on the main card of that one fight.
Yeah,
then it got-
because I heard him like on O&A, like Opie and Jimmy or whatever, or one of those shows.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a couple days before, and I'm like, I gotta see this guy. I'm rooting for this guy.
Right.
I just love him just from one interview.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like it's supposed to be a good whatever. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Anyway, so that's that. Go to joefernandez.net to see all my future dates. If you want to come out to a show, go to MikeGaffneyLive.com. Thanks for listening. Thanks for downloading. You guys been listening to All in Our Heads.